Today we're going to continue learning some vocabulary. So what we're going to be doing on this page is you're going to be taking notes as we draw examples of each kind of figure, and then we're going to label them. Instead of doing a definition, we're going to label. So, for example, when it says point, draw a point. You can name it anything you want. And the way I name a point is with one letter. You don't need the dot, just the letter. A line segment, remember from yesterday or the day before, a line segment was a bunch of points put together. And we're going to call this one AB. You can call it anything you want. A line segment is labeled with just, this is your annotation here or your notation, a line, a little straight line, and it's going to have AB, or you could call it BA. The next one is a ray. A ray has one endpoint and goes on in the other direction, in one direction. I'm calling this one AB. A ray can only be named one way. You have to name the endpoint first. So I would name it like this. Even if it goes like this, I still have to name this AB. I have to start with the endpoint and then go on. So a line, draw your line, has little arrows on either end. We're going to name it CD. And a line can be named two ways, CD or DC. Sometimes you're going to see a line with an italicized. And if it has an italics, you could name it just with one. So it will be line M. That's possible. An isosceles triangle. Isosceles, two sides the same. Two sides same. Two angles congruent. That's the symbol for congruent. So when I draw it, I know this side and this side are equal. That shows equal, those little dashes. And that shows equal. And we just call this triangle ABC. Okay, equilateral or equal triangle. All the sides the same. I'm calling it DEF. So not only are the sides the same, that's what LAT stands for, so are the angles. So all sides and angles congruent. And we're going to call that triangle DEF. The next one is parallel. And I remember this because they have parallel lines, let L's right in the middle. It's two lines that never touch. So I'm just writing never touch. And I can name them like this, A, B, C, D, or I could say M, N. And how I label that is AB is parallel to CD, and they can be lines or segments, or M is parallel to line N. Okay, the last one on the first page is a right triangle. It has one right angle or 90 degrees. ABC, and we just call it triangle ABC. Okay, flipping to page 4. Okay, the first one is an acute angle. Easy to remember it. Cute. Less than 90 degrees. It's so cute. Now, from yesterday, we learned we can name the angle as angle ABC. It is named with 3 letters. The vertex goes in the middle, or you can name it with just the vertex. Or I can call it CBA. I prefer the 3 letters because sometimes when you get to more complicated diagrams, there's going to be a lot of angle B's. Okay, Obtuse angle, more than 90 degrees. I'm calling this one C, C, D, E. Angle C, D, E, or angle E, D, C. C, D, E, E, D, C. Or technically, it could be angle D. Complementary. Okay. Here's a little simple way to remember this. Everybody likes a compliment, right? You know, if you tell something nice to someone, it's called a compliment, right? Because it makes a right angle. Okay? So A, B, C. We're just going to say it has to be 90-degree angle. A plane. It is anything that has more than 3 points that aren't on the same line. And we label it as plane ABC. Or technically, we could call it, if it has a little like italicized D, we could technically say plane D. Again, this would be angle ABC. Okay, intersecting lines. Intersecting lines are just two lines that crisscross, like at an intersection when you're driving. And I'm going to label this as line AB, little X there, intersects with CD. Perpendicular. Perpendicular makes 90-degree angle. So when we make a perpendicular line, we know I can make an L or a lowercase t, but these need to be at a 90-degree angle. Okay, so I might say how I label that. Okay, I'm calling this A, B, C, E. Either way, AB intersects or is perpendicular, so there's my little perpendicular, to CE. Okay, last two. Scalene triangle. Think of the word scale. When we get on the scale, we always something different. All the sides are different. Side 1, side 2, side 3. Okay? All sides different. And so are all the angles. And angles. Triangle, A, B, C. The last one is supplementary. Supple, it means extra. It's going to be more than 90. So it would be something like this. Okay? These are a pair of angles that are supplementary. If this is ABC, and we call this D, AB, triangle ABC, and angle CBD are supplementary. They make 180 degrees. Oh, I didn't mean more than. I meant extra. It means equal 180 degrees, or a straight line. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to watch a video on how to make use a compass. See you tomorrow or Friday.